Hey guys, Monkey up here. Today we're going to be talking about something that is kind of a little sad, to be honest, to me. Today I'm going to be showing you a bunch of projects. Now, to be more specific, by what do I mean by projects? I mean figures, Lego custom minifigures that have either been taken apart due to needed parts over time, or custom minifigs that I tried to make and it just didn't turn out right, or the pieces, I didn't get the detail right, or I messed up really bad, so the pieces were sort of just ruined and I couldn't really use them anymore. So that's what basically I'm going to be showing you guys today. I'm going to be showing you a bunch of sort of failed projects. I remember what most of these are from, but some of them I don't remember what they're from. So I'll tell you which ones I do and do not remember as I go along. So let's get started. This, I actually don't know what it was supposed to be. I don't know what I was making it for, but it just never got finished, I guess. Next one, again, I don't know what I was going for here. Going by how it looks like I was trying to get a female body sort of shape in there, but failed really bad. Next, this, I think, by trying to see what it looks like, was supposed to be a robot of some sort. I don't really know what I was trying to do with that, but there's that. Next, I think these are from the same thing. They're both sort of red. This, I could only imagine, was supposed to have like a hat on top of it, sort of like how my Predator and In figure from Pokemon were supposed to be, but I don't know what those are. This, I think, was supposed to be like a robot leg of some kind. This was obviously a hoodie, but it looks absolutely terrible because I didn't even try to get the other stuff off of it. In fact, I'm probably just going to remove the marker that I already put on there to put it back to its original form. Next one. This is an attempt at a Spawn torso from when I made my custom Spawn minifig. This was a failed attempt. You guys don't really get to see all this stuff, which is why I decided I wanted to make make a video on this. Just so you guys sort of know all that goes into this stuff. You know, I don't get stuff right off the bat, so often there's a lot of mess ups and stuff. So just wanted to show you guys. Both of these were failed attempts at a Sub-Zero minifig in the style of how they looked in the first game, with sort of just the fabric design with the sashes going across. Those are just both failed designs of those. Whoops. I dropped the stand. Next, this was supposed to be legs for Foxy. If you can see at the bottom, they used to be silver, but colored over them with brown for some reason. I guess I was thinking about using them for something else, but it didn't work out. Now that I think of it, maybe these were supposed to go together at one point. I don't know. This was was supposed to be the original head for Foxy. I just took a scratchy Lego Simpson scratchy figure and tried to color it red. Maybe that would work, but nah, that it turned out really bad and stupid, so I didn't use that. Went with the Chima head. This was the only failed attempt that I had at trying to do Trunks' blue jacket from Dragon Ball Super. So this was the only failed attempt that I had at that. Didn't turn out too bad. I thought I could do better, so I tried again, and it turned out better. This was supposed to be Brawl from the Michael Bay Transformers films. This head. I was trying to make it for a friend before I completely borked it up. Used to be a Minecraft zombie head. I obviously could never use this for anything else, being I already did this and cut it up, so it's pretty much worthless now. This was supposed to be the original helmet for the Reverse Flash minifig, but I just thought that looked really weird and awkward on his head and didn't really work, as well as the Flash did. This was my first attempt on the Mega Man helmet for my Mega Man figure. It was a Creo Transformers Blue Streak or Smokescreen, one of those helmet. I customized, didn't turn out right. This one, I don't know what this was supposed to be. It was an Egyptian hat, but then I cut it up. As you can see, I messed it up pretty bad right there. I don't know what I was going to repurpose this for, but it didn't work out. Oh, here's another Mortal Kombat mess up. This was supposed to be for Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat X. I think this is the torso I actually wound up using on the figure, because not all these are like mess ups. Some of these are actually from the figures, and I'm just showing you where they went over time, because I did take apart a bunch of my figures a while back, so this came from that. This is an attempt on the original design of Scorpion, like I did with Sub-Zero. I screwed that up too. This head wasn't with it. I just put it there to keep the mask on. This mask would later be repurposed for this figure, which was Mortal Kombat X Scorpion, which this is the actual torso and legs from. Very, very mediocre, very crude design on most of these. I've gotten a lot better at detailing now than I was back then, and you'll see with this figure right here. This was supposed to be a custom Boba Fett, and it is really, really bad. Like, there's no way you could ever tell that was supposed to be Boba Fett. Or with this one, where this was supposed to be Luigi's torso from Mario. I mean, you could tell it's supposed to be Luigi, but it just looks really bad. This one was from a figure that actually did get made. These hands were different color back then, but this was supposed to be a ventriloquist doll, and I did have it for a while until I took it apart. The head is from it, as well as the torso. That's there. This body, which if you watched the videos in the playlist of Lego minifigs, this used to be on a custom Undertale Frisk figure that I made a while back, and I kind of want to remake that just because it was extremely simple. I still have the Sans and Papyrus together, back when I made those, so that was cool. I attempted one time to make a Fire Flower Mario torso. Just completely messed up. As you can see, it's all lopsided. This was on a figure for a period of time. This was, can't really barely tell, but that's supposed to be Markiplier's logo. It's really, like, messed up. Same thing with this one. This one was PewDiePie. Looks horrible. This, I don't know what was going through my mind when I wanted to make this figure, but this is the remnants of a Shrek minifig that I made a while back. That's all that remains. This one just never got finished because I didn't have a white head. This is Slender Man. It's an extremely simple figure. All I needed was a white head and it would have been finished. And I think I might actually try to finish him eventually. This was my custom Kinema Kip Creon, which was supposed to be what I looked like if I was a Transformer. It's like completely worn away there. It's cracked in the arm and everything. Coming up to the last few, this was a hoodie that I made for a 7 Deadly Sin figure. This is supposed to be King's jacket, and I did actually update this just a little bit. I added these lines going here and the little sort of collar opening right there, because those weren't on there before. So I might remake this figure or continue it like I will with the Slenderman figure. So the ones I want to sort of remake or continue, I'm going to put them on this base. This one you'll probably remember from one of the prior videos rather. This is what's left of my custom Skeletor from the He-Man series. I kind of want to remake this one as well, because I feel like I could do way better now than I did back then. Next, we have Custom War Machine. That's what's left of him. I think I might have actually had him in a showcase at one point, but again, it's like really bad. Oh god, this one was unbelievably bad. This one was my original Master Chief. As you can see, the color is all wrong. It's like teal, and I used nail polish to paint it. Ugh, it's just a mess. It's kind of gross, to be honest. Yeah, get that out of here. And the last one is, this is a more recent figure. This is supposed to be Golden Frieza from Dragon Ball Z Resurrection of F. I was probably going to try to change this face up a little bit, but this was going to be the base because I thought I had some really good expressions for Frieza. This is golden form, obviously, Golden Frieza. But this one I do want to keep going with too. But anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. I know it was kind of long, but thanks for tuning in anyway. If you did, if you want to, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button down below. If you haven't already, make sure to also hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to make sure you get notifications on when there's a new video up on the channel. And I will see you guys later. Bye!